the stand for a variety of reasons. Sheffield United have done that. They're taking theirs down because it apparently gets full of clutter and muck, and it's very difficult to clean. It's not very practical, and it doesn't actually stop because of the trajectory of the stand. It doesn't stop stuff coming down, so that's been knocked on the head. Now a vertical net, obviously one that comes from the roof of the stand down to the front, that has been knocked on the head as well, so to speak, because of the difficulties of maintaining it. It needs 3 or 4 abseilers every so often to clean it, and the actual mechanisms of attaching it and getting it fixed are seen as too, I think there's just too much to do. The best solution appears to be, and this is probably then down to individual clubs and the cost effectiveness of it, the best solution, the one solution that does seem to solve problems, is if the visiting teams bring their own stewards. Psychologically or whatever, it seems to be that away fans, if they have their own stewards around them, the behaviour seems to be better for whatever reason. Now, the other solution is, you know, you've got the pyrotechnic dogs, but that hasn't stopped flares getting in, and pyrotechnics. On Saturday, the flare, or the whatever it was that was thrown, was tucked in the bottom of the trouser leg of a tracksuit bottom of the person who threw it. These things will get in, and there was also issues with coins being thrown. Now, you know, whatever you do, you're still going to get people. There'll be some mindless idiot who will still chuck something, and there, you know, whatever you put up doesn't necessarily stop that. But the issue here is specifically you've got the fans above the home fans. Now, the other solution, of course, is to move the away fans, but they feel that's not an option because there'd be too much opposition to fans wherever you move the away fans to, having to move from their own seats to somewhere else in the stadium. So there's no ideal solution, and I know they're racking their brains in an attempt to try and find a way of stopping and mitigating. Now, the stewards per, the ratio of stewards per fan is quite low, actually. It's about 1 steward to 250 fans at the moment, away fans, which is a ridiculously low number of stewards because they haven't got the numbers.
So they need more.
So they need, and I know the club are actively trying to employ more stewards.
So that's not because they don't want to employ them; there just aren't stewards available.
They're just not available.
Right.
So this is these are national recommended numbers. Ideally, it should be I think 1 steward to 60 fans. That is the
so that would help as well if there are more people keeping an eye on.
That would help as well.
Okay.
Now on top of that is the what they do before every game is basically get a dossier on the away fans. It's very, very rigorously done. It's done by the police and the clubs, and so they have an idea of what to expect from certain clubs. Now they were